Hello. Let's get checking. Got my stuff working. Hello. I'm live. Checking. Got my stuff working. Okay. Just slightly delayed. Hello. Looking good. So today I have something I really like to show everyone. So today I have something I really like to show everyone. Background audio. So today I have something I really like to show everyone. Background audio. So today. There we go. That's better. All right. Got a bit of a feedback loop going on my end. So today I got something exciting I want to show. It is my new scenario. For those who don't know, I've made a wave defense scenario for space engineers, and I made a new version. My first version was up in space, and this one is down in atmosphere. So I've got a whole bunch of factories that will produce drones from rovers to airships to warships that will fly over here and attack this base when I press buttons to control them. So I'm really excited to show this off. And since I'm in the process, I might as well do some other cool stuff from the workshop. So I was browsing around and I found one of these that I want to play with. This is something by Piotrix. He's a very well-known creator on the Space Engineers Workshop, and he's been building for 4 years. He's built hundreds of ships. He built ground vehicles, shuttles, even built the Batmobile at one point. He even built the entire city of one of the Star Wars places. So he's got lots of very cool stuff. Do go check his stuff out. And what I want to look at today is one of his creations here, the Wolf infantry fighting vehicle, because I want to set this up against some of my own tanks. My ones are terrible. I'm sure this one will be much cooler, but let's go take a quick look at this guy first. So looking at 5,000 PCU, not too bad given the aesthetics, looks nice and bouncy. And what really drew me to this was the turret that we got here. I mean, look at that, that's just so incredibly stylish. I love how the proportions are really nice. A little bit thin on the turret, but still very beautiful. I love the use of the tires back here as well. I love the ore detectors for a little bit of extra sensor equipment there. Really nice. Got autocannon and assault cannon as our main weapons. The use of some of the DLC lights there is quite cool. I'm very keen to take this guy for a spin. Another special thing about this is I believe it has parachutes on it somewhere as well. Is that these? One of these parachute hatches, yes. So in a moment we'll see if we get a little parachute platoon coming down, and we'll summon some small tanks to go engage this guy. We'll see how that rolls. But for now, how do I actually pilot this thing? Over there, small cargo container, accessibility. There we go. Cab cockpit there. Nice little armory. Oh, I like this. It's got a good immersive feeling to it. Oh, red lights at the back. Can I turn off parking? Do those turn off? No. Let's check its maneuverability. On a hill here, so it's going to be a little bit odd. I'm not quite sure. I wonder how easy this is to flip. Whoa, that's quite wobbly. This thing's got a speed limiter on it. It's 48 kilometers. So before we do that, maybe let's get the tank turret facing forwards and smack into a tree. Let's see, I think this is the control system. It's a little bit delayed on the movement, possibly from a sheer inertia. Ooh, that's a tree. Let's dodge that one. Let's come to a full stop first, and let's get this turret facing forward. Just a little bit more. Looking good, looking good. I just want to go check that I can keep an eye on my feed. Go to that. Just want to check if any messages come up. There we go. Okay, there we are. Also, I want to check the speed on this guy. Got a pretty good turn rate. Turn rate's not too bad at all. Yeah, I've been driving this around. So, whoa! This can turn very sharply. I feel like the turn rate's actually a little bit too fast in the way because it's like catching the terrain a little bit. But Otherwise, a pretty smooth ride. Pretty smooth ride. So we're saying a test shot. Glorious. Let's do just the turret. I'm going to give this custom turret controller. Let's see. And let's get the angle deviation down to that a little bit more accurate. And enable AI. This should automatically shoot at any enemies come in. Just check ownership. It's all aligned properly. Yeah, just turn this on. I'm going to see if I can parachute in a spot. So I'm going to see if I can summon some enemies for them to fight. First things first. Let's get the turret forward again. Is that right? Let's get it down a little bit. Make it look nice. Okay, and with that done, let's copy that out. And let's see if we can. I'm not sure at what height. I should have checked that before I deleted it. I was thinking, at what height do the parachutes activate? I mean, how high are we now? Just high enough for it to start the trigger? I'll just activate them manually. Excuse me, sir, what are your settings? Auto deploy height 1000. I guess I wasn't high enough for the auto deploy to trigger. I need to get 1 kilometer high. Alright, lesson learned. Mr. Piotrix, I'm so sorry for the tank. It was for science. Let's clean these up. Okay. So you get 1,000 meters up. You need to get 1,000 meters up. There's no canvas in there, but this is running on creative at the moment, so it should deploy regardless of whether the canvas is in or not. So now we're at least 1,000 up. Let's go up a bit more, just in case. And I want to deploy a whole squadron of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the parachutes going. That one seems to be stuck midair. Maybe land on the hill. Are these just free falling? Gotta go check the settings on these. What's causing the rotation for the air, I wonder? Or maybe it's just the subgrid and the gravity not liking it. Let's see, on. Oh, the auto deploy was not turned on. That explains that. Right, let's turn the auto deploy on and deploy the next wave of tanks. Oh, well, we've got some extra decorative elements around the map now. Just adds to the immersion. Just adds to the immersion. That's what I want to keep telling myself. Having some craters around just adds to the feeling of the flood. Oh, so its lights on. Yeah, there's a broken one over there, but we'll leave that for now. Okay, now that I've got the auto deploy on, now let's try its settings. And copy. Okay, so back to 1,000 meters again. Let's do it a little bit faster and use observer mode. What does that teleport me? Teleport, please. There we go. I'm high up. 1.4 kilometers. That should be good. Okay, deploy the next tag wave. Hopefully the parachutes will deploy this time. We can just watch it and see how it goes. Parachutes. 1 kilometer. Go. Hey! It's clanging quite a bit. Getting quite a bit of clang there. The pull in the turret is real. Only one of the parachutes seems to have launched. The right one hasn't for some reason. Oh, I only set it on one of the... It's me messing up again. This guy should also have auto deploy turned on. There we go, that's how it's meant to be. Oof. Still a bit of a crunch, lost the light on landing, but not too bad. Not too bad. Looking pretty good overall. Let's go see if we can parachute in him some buddies. But we'll give that another go. Let's get a fresh tank. And this time I'll set up the deploy on both of the parachutes instead of just one. And hopefully have a little bit of a smoother landing. Parachute, this is the group. There we go. Alright, next attempt. And where do I want them? I want them a little bit more in front of the base. A little bit more to the left, maybe. See how they land. Okay. So tank 1. Tank 2. Tank 3. And tank 4. There we go. Let's get some nice footage. Ah, look at that. Wolf IFV is coming in, ready to deploy the RBF forces. And here we see the IFV wolf in its natural habitat, deploying over the sunlit terrain, ready to repel the enemy forces. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, that's art. That's art right there. Let's get some animation on this one. There we are. Glorious. And these are coming in so smoothly. Look at that. Now they got... Oh, there's more than 2 parachute points. I thought there was only 2 parachute points. Oh, what a smooth landing. Oh. I definitely heard an explosion from that. Number 3 is good. Number 4 is silent as well. We had a perfect landing on 75% of the forces. Where was the other parachute hatch? I only saw 2. Is it hidden under the wheels, maybe? That's quite a cool addition if it is. Unless it's this. This is a small cargo container, isn't it? What is this? Small cargo container. I don't know where the 3rd thing is, but in any case, the parachute system definitely works. At least 75%. What happened to you? I heard a bash on you. But despite the explosion sounding, everything's looking pretty solid. Oh, other than the fact that it's missing its main gun. That's less than ideal. Maybe we can conduct some quick repairs. In fact, let's reset this guy. Poof. There we go. I was going to double check that the turrets here are functioning properly. Let's go find the CTC. Verify on. Check these, because sometimes when you copy and paste a custom turret, sometimes it removes the azimuth loader. So be careful with those. All looking good, all looking good. AI on. Aiming 600. Target small is on, because we're going to be facing some small grids in a moment. And target enemies on, all looking solid. Okay, I'm liking the look of all that. Let's get our 4 tanks. I'm going to bring these guys a little bit closer over, just so we get a little bit of formation firing. Let's bring this guy over a little bit as well. Let's do our left line advancing. Get some tank formations going. Okay, that's in there. Got the 4 tanks going. That's cool. Let's get some opposition ready for them. rovers will be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want fighters as well. If you have 2 ground, let's start with 2 ground fighters. Sorry, let's start with 2 ground rovers. Signal 1 received, but signal 2 has not come through. Number 3. Number 4? Oh, that's interesting. I got an error with my system. I'm gonna have to go fix that. I'll have to do that later. Well, some good testing. Let's go see how these things are doing. What's the fighter factors to check? Over here, what do we got? Let's check I'm untargetable. 1 row, that's good. So 1 is building, 2 is building, 3 is building, and 4. Actually built 1 too many of these things out. I'm going to cut down 2 of these. We'll have 2 of these guys coming in. And maybe we can throw in some bigger toys later if we want. These factories are things I built ages ago. Tried to build a small space fighter. Not all the wheels adding in. Why not to put so many? Unfortunately, the flight AI block, it doesn't work with the wheels. So you have to make it control it with thrusters and set these to 0 friction. So this is more of a hovercraft rather than a proper rover. It's kind of sad. I wanted to build proper rovers for like the generic enemy ground troops, but flight AI won't do it. So I've got to stick with frictionless wheels and then some thrusters. It's got to activate in a minute. Yes, you should. There we go. We're going to go sliding across the terrain. Should have a buddy over there as well. Delete the oven on. Delete the turrets on AI mode. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. No, the trees are ruining my beautiful camera angle work. Stop. We bounced. If they didn't crash, sometimes they do. But these guys are usually pretty good. Okay, let's get some dramatic footage. There we go. There's a smashed tree in the background. These things really whiz along the terrain. It's actually crazy how fast these things go. And once it gets 600 meters, and hopefully the... Oh! How far away are we? 5 kilometers inbound. I think for the first shots we'll get some images of these things getting shot at by the wolves. And then for the second volley, let's just go straight to the wolf side. Let's do that, in fact. I think let's go find where the wolves are. I think they're the stars of the show today, so I also want to double check the settings as well. I'm sure I tested this just a moment ago, but I'm paranoid. You are on. Is your AI on? I didn't check it. It doesn't show. Something's floating. Open fire! Open fire! Enemies! 12 o'clock. Engage! Engage! Incoming rockets! Taking fire! Taking fire! Lost main gun! Tank 1! Tank 2! Support! Support! Oh. Tango 1 is on fire. Stay on target. Stay on target. Aiming over there. Oh, this is not turning back. Cannot rotate all the way. Seems to be an issue with the rear rotation on the cannon. That's sad. It's getting stuck into the blast door there, it looks like. Let's be consistent across all 4 tanks. So what if I try getting inside? Fix it myself. rotate. So have a hard rotor limit. It's can't turn back anymore. Sir, do you have a lower limit 0, upper limit 0? There's no reason why this can't turn back. Nope, it won't go any further left. That's interesting. It's very curious. I wonder what causes that. There must be something raised up, something bumping some. Ah, is it the ladder here that's stopping it rotating? I just cheekily remove the ladder. What am I doing? Remove that ladder. Can it now turn? It's still trying its best, but not going anywhere. Oh, got fresh targets, so they're happy now anyway. This is harder to take these a little bit, but it won't matter. Just get the cool stuff in. So all these guys rotated over around a little bit. We're down to 2 cannons, but we still have secondary turrets on all 4 vehicles. Let's be ready to prepare to face the next wave. Next wave is 1.4 and coming in. Don't break lock on me. Negative hit, negative hit. Reload, reload. Charm, loaded. Pedal to the metal, guns, guns, guns. Here, it's too bouncy. Do a little crest and see if we get the other one. Nope. Man, I suck at aiming these things. So as far as they're going over there, there's a little bit of an incline there, which is stopping us from shooting them as they get past. Because I think we can reinforce these guys a little bit more. Just put some more tanks up on the hill. So the next 2 are coming in at 8 and 9 kilometers. Broadcasting their operation. Should be. So it's nice we get feedback on the best buttons. Department improvement. Let's go check on fighter factories 5 and 6. It should be. What are you doing? No, fighter. 6. Number 5 should also be building. Verify construction. That's good, that's good. Go back to our wolves. And in 1 or 2 minutes, we'll be getting some extra aircraft. This is so cool. I think it's aiming straight up. I guess they're trying to rotate over there, but they can't because of the rotation ratio. Still on target. There's a connection to the rear. That's behind the action. Reload! Ah! Oh, it's too low. Better off leaving it to AI. Where are you aiming? Let's just break these locks and screw off. We're gonna get on my boy. Oops, I'm flying here. No! One less pocket on him. There's not the aesthetics, but having a conveyor line and also a little bit fragile. They are broke before the barrel did. It's attacked itself. Assets. Abandoned tank, abandoned tank. Reinforcements. Let's start with the rotation issue. Same time. Engaging. motion lock on this thing. AI is working, but it can't seem to land cannons on it. I think it's an elevation issue where it does. Or this guy's way past, way above them. Tank 2 is down, tank 2 is down. Tank 3, oh dear. Reinforcements, that's what we did. So the tank so far has done a pretty good job. They're taking out a lot of enemy forces. He wasn't getting a number of them coming on the ground. But the rocket attacks that come on are quite dangerous. Here we go, just take a look at all the wreckage that they've done so far. Look how many of these guys have been taken out. 10, 20 at this point. See this, triangle angle, that's up there. A little bit under elevation, but definitely looking at. It's always the issue if you make a choice between, if you armor the hinge too much, you can't move the gun up or down. If you give the hinge too much freedom, it's too exposed to damage. Primarily an anti-ground combat vehicle. So against the rovers, they rip them apart really easily. But I think against the air targets, sometimes they struggle to get elevation from the main cannon. This guy's just totally toast now. Look at that. Keep burning that. Struggling to survive. We have avenged their brothers. So there you have it. That's the Wolf IFV by Piotrix. Good stuff. That's it for today. Thank you guys. So we'll finish there. Just do a quick stream for today. I just wanted to test stuff out. Test stuff roll. See how it goes. Leave that in there. Let's go back to closing row. Not that one. It's my stupid, ugly AI. I shouldn't do anyway. Where are we? This one, this one, this one. Waiting room? No. This will do. Move that out the way. There we go. That's the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. The scenario is on the Steam Workshop. It's RebF. What do they call it? Can't even remember what I called it now. It was PvE Wave Defense. They called it Rovers and Airships. Atmospheric. RebF Endless Atmospheric. Something like that. search for RebF, REBF on the Steam Workshop, you can find that. And then for Piotrix, Piotrix, and he's the author of the Wolf IFV that you saw there. And I hope you guys enjoy. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys around.